I was just sitting here thinking about, not having good days and bad days. And you come across things in life sometimes that don't work out quite like you may want it to. And there are times where life doesn't work out the way we want it to. There are times where things don't go well. And there are times where you don't function well with certain situations. There are places that you do well and places you don't do well. Or circumstances you do well in, circumstances that you don't do well in. And I think it's those times that determine whom and what we really are. And how we handle discomfort, how we handle circumstances that's not in our control, or how we handle circumstances that can frustrate us or don't yield what we really want or need. Or days where we're agitated or frustrated. Because you have good and bad days. Some days things just won't go well. It rains sometimes and the sun come out sometimes. And I think it's when you have a lot of troubles and adversities in life, it's this type of thinking that can dictate or decide how long you survive the storms. It looks easy, but when you're in the midst of the storms, you don't have the same perspective or perception on life, because it's not that easy in the middle of the storm. It just appear easy on the outside. But yeah, I think it's that type of thinking that decides how much we're willing to get out of the circumstances, how long we can survive the storms. And I don't know, man, how everybody else deal with that. They deal with theirs a little differently. But I think with each person, it does take a different perspective. We're designed differently. And I think that how you deal with adversity and troubles in life also is a reflection of who you really are and your true intention, how much you've matured. Because when things going good in a game or any competition, specifically in business, and in gambling, yeah, you can do good when you're having success. But when you're not getting playing cards at poker table, or they're not running the races correctly, or you're having trouble in finance because the site that you're on might not have your products, or the survey panels that you're on might not be having enough surveys, because they have peak season. Sometimes they get good ones, sometimes they don't. And you have to survive those droughts, man, and learn how to survive. And realize, well, man, it's just their peak season. Later on, they're going to do well. And I think you keep doing what you do well, and you work on the things that you don't do well. In the difficult moments, you have to manage it more. When things aren't going well, I think that's time to manage it. And when things are going well, you get maximum value, in my opinion. I do my thing a lot different than everybody else seems to work for me, but everybody differently. You may learn how to manage things or get results that I can't. And I think there's a lot of different techniques to managing life, finances, our emotional strength, our mental strength, our mental capacity, our spiritual bank account. I think there are many different techniques. And the best thing to do is just try different techniques. I don't know if anybody else experienced that. Ask themselves the question, it's easy to pay attention when things going good. But analyze your life when things not going so well. And ask yourself a question, okay, how am I responding now that things aren't going well? Am I responding the same way when things are going well? And what do I do to get results when things aren't going well? Because I think that's what decides games and real victories. Because you're going to always benefit when things are going well. But how do you get benefit or win when things aren't going so well? Do you ever think about that? Leave a comment in the description.